They say you can't unsee what's been seen, but no one warned me about what you start seeing after insomnia kicks in. For the past week, every time I blink, these faint red numbers hover over people's heads, strangers on the subway, my boss at work, even my little sister. At first, I thought it was stress, sleep deprivation. But then I noticed the numbers were counting down, some ticking away seconds, others days, and the unease in my gut wouldn't let up. I know it sounds crazy, but I kept watching, waiting for one of them to hit 0. You won't believe what happened when I finally did. It was Friday morning when I saw the timer above my coworker Tom's head, 0 hours and 3 seconds. I froze, coffee trembling in my hand, as the numbers blinked down. He was just laughing at some dumb meme. Then, 0. The numbers flashed an angry red, and Tom's grin twisted into a silent scream. For a split second, his skin seemed to ripple, his eyes rolling back as he dropped to the floor. The room filled with a metallic, rotten stench nobody else seemed to notice. The others rushed to help, but all I could do was stare at the numbers, now gone, as if they'd never been there. I tried to warn people to stay away from anyone whose numbers were running low. But every time I mentioned the countdowns, they'd just look at me like I'd lost my mind. Eventually, I started keeping notes, tracking the timers, desperate to see if there was a pattern. The only thing I learned was that the numbers were never wrong. One old woman's timer ran out as she boarded a bus. A toddler's timer blinked to 0 during a playground game. Every time, the same thing: a flash of agony, a whiff of decay, and then nothing but the lingering, invisible dread that something worse was coming. Then, last night, I looked in the mirror and saw it. Flickering above my own reflection, 0 hours and 12 seconds. I'm watching the seconds slip away as I record this, and I realize no matter how hard I stare, I can't look away. If you start seeing numbers too, don't ignore them, and don't try to intervene. It only brings you closer to 0. My timer's almost up now, and I finally understand, these numbers aren't about death. They're about what comes right after.